2022, thank you, and fuck you at the same time. 2022, what a hell of a year you were. You were a roller coaster of emotions. I don't even know how to start this video. Like, this year has been incredibly crazy and packed. Just packed. Like, my whole life changed this year so much. I went from a student to a adult that's working and paying taxes and organizing their life themselves and all that stuff. And this year I experienced so many different emotions. Parts of my life, like, it's only 1 year, but like, I had the highest highs skyrocketing my life, followed by the lowest lows in such short periods of time. Let's start right at the beginning. This year I graduated, and that means like the real life and all the adult responsibilities hitting you, but we're not going to talk about that. It was a crazy experience to graduate, actually, because oh my god, it mentally destroyed me for months, but it was also a great experience. And with all my friends, just closing this chapter school forever was impactful, I would say. I traveled incredibly much this year, and I'm so thankful for that, because I always have to remind myself it is not normal to travel that much. But yeah, I made it happen. Like, I have a little list. I traveled to Mallorca, Switzerland, Amsterdam, London, Hamburg, in the Dolomites, and Turkey. Which, yeah, that's a lot, that's a lot. I went to Mallorca with my school friends for our graduation trip, which was a very chilled but also full of adventures little trip. That was followed a little Switzerland trip, which was very spontaneous. I just called my friend Tini and was like, yeah, what you doing on the weekend? And she was like, she knew something was up. She was like, nothing. And I was like, the whole weekend? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, want to go to Switzerland? There's a cool spot. I want to take an Instagram picture, and then we could sleep in the car and drive back. And she said yes. So I really have to thank my friends for keeping up with shit like that sometimes. But it was incredible. The whole trip was so memorable. We loved it. Amsterdam. I visited Amsterdam, which is an incredibly city, and I love the whole flow the city is in. And I'm going to visit it again next year. 2 times, with another friend and with my mom. London. Oh, I went to London with my bestie Tara, and yeah, what can I say? It was an incredible trip. We had a blast there. Hamburg. I went to Hamburg, which was my 20th birthday present from my family, to watch the Lion King musical, which was on my bucket list for quite a long time now, and to fulfill that dream with my family was amazing. And it was also very spontaneous, and it's just a present I for sure will remember. I went to the Dolomites again. I have been to the Dolomites last year, 2021, with my bestie Jonathan, and we've been this year again. And we finally saw the 3 peaks, like half of it. It was covered in fog, but yeah. And lastly, I flew to Turkey to cross off another point of my bucket list, which was in Pamukkale. And it's like this whole nature UNESCO thingy, which is incredible, beautiful. I turned 20, which is incredible to me, because like 20. Wow, I don't feel like 20. Like, when I was little and I heard the number 20, I was like, oh my god, these people have their lives together and they're living on their own and all that stuff. And yeah, that's not what's happening. But yeah, I've grown up. Tattoos. I got 3 new tattoos this year, because I love them. I have this little star at my wrist, which was like at the graduation trip in Mallorca, walk-in tattoo. And I have 2 other ones, which is I have a Ghibli tattoo here and a fairy here. Oh, friends, relationships was a big chapter this year. I sadly lost a few people. Which is always hard, but it's like a part of living. But I also gained some incredible people again, like people I knew years ago just suddenly bumped back into my life, and I'm so grateful for everyone right now, because I think like your friends are important. Your friends are so much more important than you might think, who you're going to become or what type of person you are and everything. Oh, stop, I forgot about a very important theme. My hair made a journey this year too. Like, I started with my long natural hair with a little bit of blonde in the fronts, then I cut it. I went to completely blonde, which I thought I would never do. I wanted it to be silver, but it took some months to figure out how silver shampoo really works, that it's really silver and not blonde. Neon pink, went to a lighter pink because I swatched up, back to neon pink, and now I'm at purple, which I'm absolutely obsessed, and I think the hair journey will go on probably next year. This year was so crazy and full of change, not always in the good way, but also in the good way. And yeah, that was my year. Definitely a memorable and crazy year. I'm thankful for 2022. This is for you. Thank you. You taught me extremely much, and I will take your lessons. This is my final goodbye and my final thank you. It was a blessing and a curse. That's it. I don't know. It feels like I forgot some and everything. Oh, stop. By the way, this is from my math exams from my A-levels still. I have to reuse the paper. Like, it's a waste of chance.